Stop trying to be like everybody else. Like, if you're being honest, you don't even like everyone, right? And this is a very tough love conversation we are going to have, because I'm going to pinpoint exactly the mistakes you're doing that's making you not so magnetic, right? A lot of people ask me, like, Sirat, how do we create a magnetic personality? How do we, like, stand out? And my answer is always the same. I always say, when you try, when you don't force standing out, when you don't force being magnetic, that is when you become magnetic. Exactly. And we are going to be really honest right now. You try to fit in with people. You try to dress the same. You try to wear makeup the same. You try to, like the same things they like, watch the same movies they watch, read the same books they read, engage in the kind of conversations they are engaging, playing the sports even that they like, all of that, just to fit in. And let me tell you one thing really honestly, you, as an exceptional human being, are not made to fit in. You are not, God has not made you to fit in. Why are you trying to fit yourself inside a box that people have created just so you can hang out with them, just so you can be like them? Why do you want to be like them? Like, if you're being honest, right? Like, I'm going to say this a lot of times, but all of the successful people you see, your favorite sportsman, whatever your role model is, do they fit in? Can you compare them with someone else? Elon Musk, let's say. What has he not done in the field of astronomy? What has he not done in this space field? Can you compare him to someone else? Can you compare his success to someone else? Can you compare his achievements, his mindset, his dedication, his work, his consistency, his company, his anything with someone else? The answer is no. Can you compare Ronaldo with someone else? Now, a lot of people will say with Messi or something, but these two are the best players. They have no comparison. I'm not even trying to have a debate on whether Ronaldo is good or whether Messi is good, but let's settle the debate. Let's say that both of these are bad. Both of these are perfect. These two are the best football players out there. Can you compare these two with someone else besides with each other? Their mindset, their habits, their dedication, their skills, their expertise, their exceptional way of playing. I can give you very much in-depth examples. But every person you see out there who's exceptional, who is widely successful, they have no comparison. They have no competition. And if you want to be like them, first of all, you already have that identity of being exceptional. You are already incredible. Your habit of fitting in with people, laughing at the jokes you don't want to laugh, trying to read the books you don't even want to read just so you can have a conversation with them related to these books, watching the same movies as them, going to the same places they like just so you can have conversation with them, just so you can connect with them, just so you can be a bit like them. This is pulling people away from you. You will find your kind of people who have the same personality as you, who have the same mentality, the same mindset, the same habits, same actions, same opinions, same beliefs, same values as you, when you always show up as your most authentic self. When you don't try to change anything in your personality, when you don't tweak anything about you, that is when you will stand out. And let me tell you one thing. Being true to yourself, being your full original version, is the most magnetic thing you can ever do. It will pull the exact people to you that you want to hang out with, that you want to interact with, that you want to be friends with. So let me ask you this question. Where are you trying, like in which places, in which groups, in which communities are you trying to fit in? Then ask yourself, like, why am I trying to fit in? Do I think they will not talk to me? Do I think they will not engage with me? Do I think they will not play games with me? Do I think they will not trust me if I don't try to be like them? And again, let me tell you this one thing, right, which is going to change your entire perspective on standing up, on trying to fit in. And that is, when you sugarcoat anything about yourself, when you wear a mask and try to be someone you are not, then you will always be stuck with people you don't have the same mindset as, because they think you are someone else and you try to be someone else for them. Life is all about having genuine relationships with people, friendships, family relationships, whatever. When you are so proud of yourself, proud of who you are, when you value yourself for who you are, from where you belong to, what you like, what you don't like, your values, your mindset, your mentality, your personality, your looks, when you really feel worthy, people will value you. Do you ever see someone hating on Ronaldo because of his personality, because of his expertise, because of his exceptional way of playing? Do you ever see someone hating on Ronaldo for these things? No, right? No, because he stands out the way he is. He stands out because of his personality, because of his way of playing, because of his achievements. And imagine if he tried to become someone else, if he tried to fit in, if he tried to do anything that other people do just so he can be like them. We would not have a great player like him. So if you are someone who wants to be very, very successful, and I know that you are because you watch my videos, right? And my videos are targeted to those who want to be very, very successful in terms of their mentality, in terms of their health, wealth, life, every single area. Then if you want to be very successful, then you have to embrace your personality. You have to embrace all the things that you right now are putting a mask on. A lot of people from the school that I go to, they don't have businesses, right? But I am running a 6-figure business. And I talk about that in a very proud way. Because there is nothing to be, not proud of. Or I don't, ever tell them that I don't have a business, or I don't feel shy about that, because I don't have these thoughts of, what if they think I'm showing off? What if they think I am, arrogant? What if they think that I'm different from them and they don't become friends with me, whatever, right? I don't have these thoughts. But I still have a lot of great friends. But they love me for who I am. And I have great friendships. I have genuine friends around who I can be my authentic self, around who I can express myself without feeling any judgment, because I refuse to live with a mask on and live a life with a personality that I don't have. And right now, I know in some areas you are doing the same things. You might be hanging out with, some people who are cool and have a good, they are famous, they are popular. You might be hanging out with them just so you can get more fame, just so you can become more popular, even though you don't like their personality. You might right now be talking to someone you do not actually want to talk to, but you are talking to them, or you are engaging with them because you are trying to fit in. I have pulled myself away from a lot of friends groups from, I started doing this thing from 7th grade, where I started pulling myself away from friendships who didn't serve me, or from people who I cannot be myself fully without facing any kind of judgment, I started pulling myself away from them. And I started pushing myself towards people who would love me for who I am, who know my value, who know my worth. And in this process of, in this process of leaving people away and finding new relationships, you are going to feel lonely as well. You are going to also feel like there are people who are judging you for doing these actions because, quote unquote, they think you are arrogant or very much into yourself. You are going to feel a lot of, you're going to face a lot of judgments. You are going to hear a lot of negative things, and it's going to be difficult because you are, let's say, shifting from one friend group to another friend group. This friend group was the one that you don't like anymore, or this friend group was the kind of people you were hanging out with just so you can fit in. But this kind of group, these are the people who value you, who know your worth, who are like around who you can show up authentically. And this is going to be difficult, this is going to be very, very tough, and it's going to feel very lonely sometimes as well. But that is fine, because to be honest, you can never be fully lonely as long as you lose yourself. And what I mean by this is, you will always have you with you. You will always have your soul with you. You will always have yourself with you till the day you die. And until the point you have you and you are not lost, then you are never going to be lonely. Being lonely means having no one around you. And you are enough in yourself. Even if you don't find in your entire life, which is impossible, but let's say you are very different and you never find someone who truly matches your personality or your, like mine, you will still not be lonely because you have you, and that is enough. So I'll end the video here and with just one thing, that you want to be highly successful and you already are exceptional. You are incredible, and exceptional things don't fit in, they stand out. And trying to force standing out, trying to force, being magnetic is not going to help you. Once you stop giving zero flying freaks to anything around you that's going on, that's not serving you in any shape, way, or form, that is the day when you will be your most authentic self, and that will be the day when your energy 10x's and you become the most magnetic person in the room. You can never force it. Being magnetic, being confident, or and standing out in a crowd is a result, is a collective result of the actions you take. And I just listed down all the actions you need to take. Stop going to places where other people go just so you can fit in. Do what you actually want to do, and you will attract your kind of people. See how much happier you get in your life, because now you're around the people who understand you, who value you, and there's no better feeling than this. I'll end this video here, and we'll be meeting in the next video.